Hi, ladies. So I wanted to get on here and share a story about a client that I think that a lot of you guys might be able to relate to. And this is a little bit different. It's not necessarily about weight loss, but if that's something that you're struggling with, you're going to be able to most likely relate to this topic. And that's this idea of self-love and allowing yourself to take care of yourself. And so essentially, I was on a call with a client the other day, and she actually doesn't have like a weight issue or anything like that. What her struggle is she just overworks herself to death. So she has, I think, like 5 kids, and she's got a husband, and her relationship with her husband is very bad. So like he doesn't let her go anywhere. The only place he lets her go is to the gym or to drop off the kids at school or to, practices and stuff like that, or to work. And she's a psychologist. But she's not allowed to do anything else. Like she's not allowed to go camping. She's not allowed to go to the beach. She's not allowed to go visit friends. Like there's this huge amount of control around her. And one of the things that she wants to do so bad is she wants to go out and go surfing, and she wants to go to the beach, and she wants to go camping. She wants to go outside. She wants to go outdoors. Her heart is calling her to do those kind of things. She wants to hang out with friends. But she can't because of her husband. And another thing is, what she'd like to do is like take time for herself, as opposed to always running the kids around and, working herself to death. And she also does bodybuilding shows. So she's, constantly like training and following like a strict meal plan and following a strict workout plan. And so everything is like very, very controlled. And she's very unhappy is what I'm trying to get to. Okay. So this client, she actually looks amazing, because she's so controlled with her diet and her workouts. But she's extremely exhausted and she's extremely unhappy. And she just dreams of the day that she doesn't have to follow a meal plan or a workout plan, and the day that she can just go to the beach and just go surfing or just lay on the beach or go camping or something like that. So what I'm trying to get here is that the reason why she struggles to put herself first, to stand up for herself against her husband, and to set aside time to take care of herself, to go for a slow walk or to meditate or to rest, as opposed to just running 24/7, just going all day long, is her inability to love herself. And this is something that we were talking about on her call the other day. And we had to go to the root, because it's not about just doing a program, like doing a meditation program or downloading a meditation app, or it's not about like just getting a new husband, or leaving the relationship or anything like that. There's a root that's causing all of this, right? Like, why doesn't she take care of herself? Why won't she stand up to her husband? Why won't she take time for herself? And what it comes down to, it's something different for each person, but for her particularly, comes down to, her childhood. And this is where most people, it stems from. But her particular childhood, her mom was an alcoholic and didn't take care of her at all. Like, in fact, she was actually taking care of her mom. And so nobody ever taught her how to love her. Nobody taught her how to nurture, like nobody nurtured her ever. In fact, she had to be the one to take care of her mom, right? And so she had to be tough. And that sort of childhood is the reason why, is part of the reason why she doesn't know how to love herself. She was telling me the other day, she's like, Nat, like, well, because I told her, like, this is what we're lacking. We're lacking self-love, and we're lacking self-worth, which is why, we find ourselves in these sort of behaviors where we're just beating ourselves up and we attract men that don't treat us well, right? That's because we believe that that's how we should be treated. we believe that that is love, actually. It's pretty fucked up, but it's like, she has been brought up with the idea that love is treating yourself like crap, which is why she attracted this husband. And it's why she feels like part of the reason of why she feels like she's always got to be doing bodybuilding shows and like beating her body up, with training and strict meal plans and stuff like that, because she believes that is self-love, because nobody's taught her otherwise. And so, yeah, it's, it's kind of a big, oh my God, like sort of a gut punch seeing that this whole time, this is why she's in the relationship she's in. This is why she's so unhappy, is because nobody taught her how to love herself. And the other part of that is that as she was growing up, she was a really great gymnast and she excelled in sports. And the reason why, why she was able to succeed so much is because she got her love, the love that she was missing from her mom, she actually got from her teammates and her coaches, right? Because she realized that when she was a good athlete, people praised her, people loved her, people talked about her. And that was the thing that she was missing. So she got hooked on that. She got addicted to that. And still to this day, actually, it's why she does bodybuilding shows, is because she feels a sense of self-worth, by doing a show, by looking a certain way. And, it's just this, but it all stems from, because nobody has showed her what real love is, from a motherly dynamic. And this is why she finds herself beating herself up with a stick and, constantly doing bodybuilding shows after bodybuilding shows, even though she's tired of it. She doesn't want to do it. She hates the way she feels, but it drives her because that's how she's learned. That's how she's learned to love herself. Okay. And so the reason why I'm sharing this is because it's not as simple. If you can't get yourself to relax, if you can't get yourself to take care of yourself, if you can't get yourself to, take some time and go out into nature, like even for 5 minutes, guys, it has nothing to do with your lack of willpower or discipline or anything like that. It has to do with just nobody showing you typically how to love yourself. And then also feeling deserving of it, deserving of saying no to doing, helping out a friend, or saying no to cooking dinner or something like that. And just going outside to take care of yourself, taking care of you, putting yourself first. This is why so many women find themselves, they feel, they find themselves putting everybody else first. And at the end of the day, they're completely drained. And then when they're completely drained like this is what leads to, eating a bunch of food and not having energy for the next day to want to work out, or, not having much motivation. So this is the root is, a lack of self-love, a lack of self-worth. And this is something that needs to be trained after so many years of not having it. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because I wanted to just give you guys like kind of a deeper insight to why you might be eating food, why you might be unhappy, why you find yourselves attracting the same situation over and over, like just very unfulfilling or very busy all the time, always go, go, go. It's because nobody's shown you how to love yourself, and you probably have a topic of self-worth that you don't feel deserving to put yourself first. And if you don't tend that root, then nothing will ever change. It's just because you do a diet doesn't matter, because you're not taking care of yourself, in a proper way. So anyways, this is kind of the stuff that we go over. It's pretty deep shit, but this is where you need to go if you want to actually change, if you want to change your life, if you want to change your patterns, it has to start from like these deep roots, the seed that's creating all of it. But this is the kind of stuff that we go into in my self-mastery program. We're there to master our mind and our body, on a complete level. And part of the work is to go in and see why do I act like this? Why do I attract this kind of, why do I have these behaviors in the first place? Why do I always feel like I got to be go, go, go? Why do I, feel like I Or why do I tolerate my husband to treat me this way? Why do I feel like I've got to do everything for everyone else? Why do I feel like I've got to put everybody else first before me? So these are intense questions that are not really fun or to feel, but it is the way out. It is the way to starting to create a new life for yourself. So yeah, if you're, if you're stuck, and even whether you have weight to lose or you're just unhappy, with the life that you have, maybe check out Self-Mastery Program. We start in July, and all this week applications are going to be open. I'll shut down the application. The application deadline will be Friday midnight. But I'm just, taking in applications right now, reviewing them, and I'm looking for just 5 women, 5 girls that I believe, like, number one, I want to work with because they show a sense of, willingness to want to change, readiness and willingness to want to change, because this is not your typical diet. This is mastery work. This is going in and mastering your mind, mastering your emotions, mastering your body, on a completely different level. And you've got to be ready and wanting to go that route. So this is kind of for women who are done with the dieting kind of bullshit, and are ready to take things up to the next level to really create an amazing life for themselves. So if that's you, don't hesitate. Click the link in my bio. It says Self-Mastery Program application. Click that link, fill it out. We're reviewing applications all this week, and then I'll be in touch with you to let you know if you made it onto the round 2 part of the application phase. So hope you guys got something out of that, and much love to you all. See you later.